Hi, my name is Marlon Barron, and this is a presentation from Communication and Ethics class. This is a story of my life, my personality, home life, social life, and how I got to this moment in a nutshell. So let's get started. My backgrounds, my parents lived on the opposite side of Poland their whole lives. My mom east, my dad west, and they flew to Athens, Greece when my brother was born and eventually moved to live into Woodstock, Ontario, where I was born. When I was 20 months old, I developed hydrocephalus, meaning water into the brain that keeps expanding, and this forced surgeons to do surgery on me. It lasted 20 hours, and I managed to survive because of the support I got and of how much strong will I have. This led to the effects of such as weak left ear and eye, shorter memory, and I developed seizures when I was 13 years old. People call me multi-talented. This is because I was always good at playing sports, piano, visual arts, and writing. But I gave up piano for reasons I don't want to mention. Ever since I found out about what caused my brain surgery, I've always been interested in psychology. So often I would study on my own different types of psychology such as criminal and child. In criminal, I've always tried to get into the minds of the people and what makes them commit these crimes. I like to make sense of things and I'm a very analytical person. Studying psychology also influenced me to do communications class in Lambton. After school, I wanted to do social work or therapist, mainly working with kids, because I find it fascinating how our childhood can have such a huge impact, positively or negatively, on our adulthood life. And my disability won't limit me because it doesn't define me or my intelligence. If you haven't noticed already, I am full of ideas. I like to be creative, and when there was a project about me like this one, I thought of doing meditation or Tai Chi while making a video. I thought of drawing pictures for every sentence. But unfortunately, neither of those things worked because they're too time consuming. I am a good problem solver, I'm resourceful, and a good communicator. I always have to communicate my problems out because that is the way I have been raised ever since I was little. I remember me and my mom would sit together and talk about our issues all the time. That would explain why I'm a good communicator. Not only do I talk about my personal issues, but I also think and talk about the world and society problems and what to do to change them if I could. I also enjoy history because it helps us understand where we came from and the origin of why we do things, such as the history of nursing and why the middle finger is considered an offense originally. There are also sports that I find interesting and like to do sometimes, like hockey, basketball, and volleyball. Finally, I like to speak up on stage when I feel like something important to say. In my heart, I really want to be a leader and try to influence people with disabilities, because I know that they are much more than just their conditions. They are humans like people with non-diagnosed disabilities. In conclusion, life is challenging, but it helped me to grow and mature to become the person I am today.